Victoria. She's from Russia and she's living in New Zealand now.
Hi everyone, and this is my husband Gary. He's from India and he's living in New Zealand nowadays. Okay.
We'll start first, right?
Yeah. So guys, why did we move to New Zealand? Actually, both of us, we always dreamt to live abroad. So that's why both of us, we came to study. He studied hospitality and I studied applied business. And then we just fell in love with the country and we just stayed.
So we both moved to New Zealand on study visa, and yes, cool country, cool people. So that's why we moved here.
And we're cool.
And we are cool too. Yeah.
And how did we both meet? That's actually a very interesting story, and I think we should do both versions. So I'll start with myself. I was studying in university, and then I got the part-time job in the hotel, and I was working as a waitress. So there was a restaurant in the hotel and I was a waitress over there. And then one morning there was just some ordinary day, and I was just making coffee, and I'm just standing on the bar making coffee, and then the elevator doors are opening and this tall, handsome guy with a very, very beautiful smile is just walking towards me. He was wearing the suit with the tie and everything, so he was looking so amazing. I first thought maybe it's a guest or someone. So I saw him, and of course I think I fell in love with his smile. That was the first thing. And then he came towards the bar, and he was just very friendly and hi and everything and blah blah blah. So he was a manager. He was a manager, operations manager in the hotel, and yeah, he just asked me to make him some coffee and blah blah blah. So we just spoke, and then after that I was thinking that wow, that was some handsome guy working somewhere down on the reception. And then maybe after a couple of days he came over, and he gave me his business card, and I was thinking, what's the matter? And he asked me, would you like to join reception? Would you like to just do something new? Because you always work in the restaurant. So I took a week to think, do I want it or I don't? Because reception work was always like the shifts and the timings are not so good. But still, because of his smile, I took that job. And yeah, we started working together. He was actually my boss. And like in the movies, the the romance at work started. So that's how we actually started, I don't know, dating. And yeah, since then we're husband and wife.
Oh, that's a great one. My version of the story is I came out of the lift. I saw this beautiful girl. Love at first sight. No doubt about that. I asked for a coffee, and trust me, that was the best coffee I ever had in my life. So I called her later on stating that, yes, that's the best coffee. The spark in her eyes, the smile, and the way approach, definitely, I can't resist. So I took all my, powers from everywhere to ask her if she would like to join front office department, and which she said yes. And after that, I started training her, and we had a good, the wavelength and frequency, and that makes our relation and our training very, I will say training actually, very beautiful. Then we started meeting up, we started catching up together, and one day we fell in love. I proposed. So that is our little story, but yes, trust me, it's been more than 5 years. And we love each other the way we met first time. It's a great one. That's how we met.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah. Okay, so moving forward, why did you decide to leave Russia, and what was the reason for that?
I think from childhood I always wanted to live abroad. I always loved to speak English. I always loved the way people lived actually abroad. You know, these American movies, we always watched these big houses, these parks, and I don't know, big malls and everything. So I think from childhood I was watching all those movies, and it was always a dream to move there. And then I really loved, I really actually loved speaking English and studying this language. And I always was thinking that, oh, it would be cool if I could talk all the time. Now I've got the foreign husband as well, so the dreams come true. So now I'm speaking English 24/7, which is cool. But yeah, I think the main reason to move as well, I always wanted to explore the world. I think it's very, I don't know, maybe boring to live in one place where you were born for your entire life, because when you're traveling, when you're visiting other countries, you actually enrich yourself. You see different cultures, you see different cuisines, you meet different people, and then you actually become more rich from inside. So I think it was always in my mind that I want to travel a lot, I want to see different people, I want to meet different cultures.
So that was like pre-planned, right?
Yes, that was the destiny.
So,
And
that's
yeah,
cool.
so I think that's why I moved from Russia. And of course, it will always remain my home because my family is there, my parents are there, and it will always be my home where I grew up. But I never had any regrets or anything like that when I moved. First of all, because I met my husband. Second of all, because I think, yeah, it's great to travel. It's great to move somewhere. It's great to find yourself, better yourself, to become better. And yeah, I think you're just a different person when you're moving, because your insides are all enriched with the new knowledge and with new culture, and it's great.
That's true, and it's cool. So you are living here from more than last 5-6 years now. So how do you compare Kiwis or New Zealanders compared to Russian people?
It's a very hard question.
Right? No, in every sense. Like if you say work related, you say as a guest or as a host or as a country or as a people.
Well, I can say like that of course New Zealand people, they are very much polite. They are very much they're saying hi, bye, they're saying sorry, and all those things. They are
basic gestures are there.
Basic gestures are there, and they're willing to help you. And of course, sometimes you're thinking, oh wow, you don't even know the people, but feels like they're trying to make you feel like you're friends for a long time. Yeah, that's great. That's a good part. However, I think there is a different side of a coin of that. Even if they ask you how are you, that doesn't mean that they really want to know that. It's just it's just a gesture, which is whatever you answer, they actually don't care.
So you think they don't mean it?
Yeah, whatever how are you, it doesn't mean anything. Whereas like in Russia, if they really ask you how are you, they mean it. They want to know how are you. So I think Russians, it's a double-sided as well. They're very straightforward, but I like that straightforwardness. If they love you, they will love you to the core. If they don't love you, they will not love you, and they will just not talk to you even. I think that straightforwardness in us is a good, I don't know, maybe a unique feature of us. So I think, yeah, we're not like whatever we say, we mean it. If we want to help you, we will help you. And Russians are very much, well, he can say that as well. We're very much into hospitality. If we, accept you in the family and everything, we will give our heart and organs to you, but to make you feel happy.
You left Russia a long time back. So what do you miss about Russia?
Snow and winters.
Too much snow.
No, joking. No, I think what I miss about Russia, of course, is my family, because we are quite far, and New Zealand is too far from Russia, and it's quite hard to go back and see your parents. So this is, I think, the hardest part when you leave your hometown and you move abroad. You just live far from your family and friends. Yeah, you have to sacrifice those things to live abroad, and yeah. Sure. And then they can't come to visit us as well because it's very expensive and it's very far. But
not every family.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's why we made a big tour when we were getting married. We just decided to make a big tour. We went to first to Delhi, India. We were there for
We'll,
two
we'll, we'll
weeks.
talk about that.
Yeah.
We'll come to that
Then
part.
we went to Russia. So yeah, we decided to take everything in our hands and
Yeah.
make a tour.
So now you're living in New Zealand and you are from Russia. You travel quite a lot of countries. Do you see a difference between New Zealand and other countries? Maybe people wanted to know, like, what is the difference?
I think New Zealand is very, very stable. Like, it's just very calm and stable. It's very nice and cute. It's there's some kind of a vibe where you're just relaxed all the time. I
Do
think
meditation.
yeah, I think people are very relaxed. They just enjoy it. It seems like you see people and they're not concerned about anything. No,
Yeah.
they just enjoy their life the way it is. They don't need to, I don't know, build the highest careers over here. They don't need heaps of money. They're not concerned about which car they're driving. What are they wearing? They can wear the bathrobes and whatever. They just can go out and they don't wear much makeup or heels or anything like that. It just seems like that they are happy the way they are. Like in other countries, people are still, they have ambitions. They want to, I don't know, they're always in some race to reach somewhere, to be better. I don't know, to be the most rich, to have a biggest house, whatever. Over here, everything is just like very
Yeah.
much.
That's cool.
What do you think?
Definitely, we are away from everyone. It's an isolated island, so we need to understand that yes, the country has more old people as well. So you can see that the age group here, you can see 70 years old, 80 years old, 90 years old are driving cars. They are doing voluntary jobs. So yes,
But they enjoyed their
they're
life.
enjoying their life. Beautiful weather, beautiful climatic conditions, and yes, you can enjoy your weekend very much on the landscape scenery. So on this part, we will take a short break and we'll come back. Zazdarovia.
Okay.
Hi, welcome back. So next question is to my wife. Do you usually visit Russia, or you love New Zealand and you are no longer visiting Russia?
Now, of course, when there's an opportunity and possibility, I'm trying to visit my parents and trying to visit Russia. I think once in a when was that? So we visited in 2022. No, first, yeah, means 2022, and before that 2019. So yeah, once in 2 years, definitely trying to go back and to see everyone, because yeah, it's very hard to be on the long distance. But of course, we're calling each other. We have the video calls. Luckily, we have all the technology to just keep in touch all the time. But yeah,
but
it's all, yeah. Sorry, it's always great to go back, and he loves it actually as well. So yeah.
Yeah, the first time when I visited there, we went to Vladivostok and then to Khabarovsk. But this time when we visited, we went to Moscow. So every time new destination in Russia also. So
Russia is big. There's so many
yep.
destinations still. So yeah.
Yeah, I think I love Russia. I've been to Russia twice. First, we went in 2019, amazing time, and 2022 we went second time for our marriage. What I like about Russia, beautiful people. What they are showing in US movie or anything, nothing like that. If you want to visit Russia, and you can see if they love you, they're gonna give your body organs to you. The people are so nice, so welcoming. Their heart is full of this hospitality, and they are genuine people. So I love Russia. If you'll talk about too much respect, if you'll talk about offering the food, offering the right gesture, I think Russia is the best place. Language is a little bit hard because very difficult to understand, but emotion, gesture, the way they express, completely different. So I love Russia, and I've been to few regions of Russia like Vladivostok, Khabarovsk, and Moscow. Khabarovsk, Far East region, amazing. Cozy environment. People are. I went in summers. I don't know what's the story in winters, but yes, I can say that I love Russia.
It's very nice, and it's very nice. Talking about our weddings, we are a very unique couple. We had 3 weddings. So one was in New Zealand, which is the official one.
Yeah.
Second one was in Delhi, in India, and the third one was in Khabarovsk in Russia.
So she planned everything from beginning to end, but it was a long journey we did. So
yeah, we just thought that because we're a multicultural couple, and this is like a big and unique benefit which not all people are lucky with. So we decided that we just cannot do only one marriage. We just have to go and visit his country, go and visit my country, so that all our friends and relatives and our families will be super happy. And
we enjoyed every minute, every second of that. It was worth, to arrange all these events. And no doubt from our first visit to India, to see from the beginning how the shopping is going on, how's the food, how's the arrangements, what kind of costumes, how to manage all the things together. It was
yeah, and it was so different, like Indian wedding and Russian wedding. There's like two different things, like the costumes, yeah, the culture, people, how they behave, what they're doing. Yeah, so it was quite interesting because over here we had just like we exchanged the rings, we signed something, we had witnesses, then we just a little bit celebrated. So
and
it was
vows.
a very little, yeah, the vows we said. I did well. So yeah, but yeah, we have pictures now and videos, and everyone was
heaps
so
of
much
memories now. So
and for him, Russian wedding was something new as well.
Wearing tuxedos, and then you are in front of such a nice and good-looking audience, where you are taking vows in English, but people can still feel the emotions,
And all the guests were super happy because plus they don't see us much.
Yeah.
And I think that was a very nice surprise for them.
Maybe you can go to Victoria's Insta to see all the.
Yeah, exactly. We have all the
pictures.
weddings over there, the videos and the pictures, and
yeah,
it's a great memories. And
don't forget to subscribe and go on Victoria's
and the like button.
Yeah.
And one more question to my lovely husband. What do you love most about me?
About my wife?
Yeah.
Everything. The most important and about my wife, I respect her because she is honest. She is a very honest person. And as a female, as a honest female, she is always, taking care of me. Even though I'm from a different country, she knows each and everything about me. Even if I'll not say, she knows that Gary needs this. I love my wife. And I truly respect her because she always has honest opinion about everything, not towards me, about anything in the world. So I really love her and admire her and respect her the way she is. She never changed. So I love that.
Oh.
Thank you for being in my life.
Oh.
Love you.
I love being in your life.